Welcome back, everybody, to S.M.C Media TV. This was part of our pre-interview with Richie before Ring Wars 10. We're just catching up on how he's been doing, what he's been doing, how he's feeling, obviously with issue, what's going on. And also, before we go into anything else, fighting for Jordan Mazami, as obviously you know you've been a part of that process, and you know, how did you find doing that story?
Like, yo, that story touch home and like, yo, touch heart, yeah. It was experience and it was something that I couldn't change, you know, the ones like, yo, it was amazing to go through that experience and to see someone fight for a family and raise a family, because it's a deep story and it's about a young kid what had a bright future in other ones, and it's sad that something like that happened and it affected us that much that we come to a point that we had to do something special for him now, you know, the one. So that story was, it was something positive what we done, but it still was a negative story because it was a heartbreaking, sad story. But what we're gonna do in the future to turn it into a positive thing and to put his name in a positive way is something that, like yourself know here at S.M.C Media TV, it's gonna be amazing. But we're working with the future. I just want to give a hats off to Gary Deacon, because he done his part. We love Gary, you get me? He done his part. He started Jordan's memory about, he started all this, and the continue of Jordan Massal is gonna be amazing. You know, the ones we already in talks and designing about right now for him. We're looking at July time, so I can give you exclusive if you want to. Shall we give you exclusive?
Yeah, I think we should, because I really want to. I haven't spoken to
it's been a bit of time now, you know. Don't want to.
I really love to know, you know, because we wanna obviously promote that, film that.
Okay.
So, you know, yeah, give them something.
So let's give them something exclusive. So, what we've done now, yeah, is July time. We can say that the Georgian title fight, yeah, is gonna be fighted by Jordan's stepdad, Craig. You know, the ones we've been talking recently. He's a great father, he's a great role model. You know, the ones, and he's got friends around him who wants to fight on the show and represent Jordan Massal's life and turn it into a positive thing. So we've got plans in the pipeline, and I'm looking forward to that at the moment.
I'm super looking forward to that. I mean, it's a sad story, one of the saddest things I've ever been involved in. And
yeah, definitely, it's like we said, we've gone through the experience of, we didn't know what we was going into. We was blinded, both of us was blinded going to Jordan Mozart's story. You know, the ones, Gary Deacon was the opening to that. He told me a little bit about why he was taking a fight, and I was interested in it. I didn't know how deep Gary was gonna go into it, and when I found out deeper and researched it off ourselves, it's just like, yo, it's heartbreaking. Even now, still learning things about Jordan Massal being Baby J, aka Baby J, you get me? Listen to his music, you know, them, rest in peace, you know, them one. So this what it is, and this what we're doing. We're gonna turn it into a positive thing and leave a legacy for Jordan Massal that people can be proud of, and you know, them ones. And yeah.
Well, it was definitely it was a good thing to do. It was, well, for the family, for allowing us to do that anyway. So if you haven't seen it, people, go and check it out on our channel. Fight for Jordan Mazami, Rings War 8.
And I want to say a big thank you, like you said, to the family for letting us do this and giving us permission to do this. You know, the ones, it weren't easy on them, but they did it, and we can't thank you enough. But like you said, go check it on YouTube.
Yeah, go give that a look, people. So one thing I want to touch on as well, sparring. How's sparring going? 'Cause I know when I spoke to you last time, you were saying you had about 40 sessions left.
Yeah, I've got a couple of more sessions left now. Obviously, we're 2.5 weeks to Ring War 10, Saturday the 28th of March. Sparring's going great, you know, them ones. I'm happy to be back in the ring. Like, you know, in talks, I've lost a bit of weight.
How's that been, the weight loss?
The change to losing the weight, it's been hard, but at the same time, it's helped me with a lot of things. I say it's helped me with a lot of things like being faster and realising my timing, not have to pick off my shots, my power punches and choosing the right times and that, you know, the one. So, but it has been hard work losing it. It's been hard work.
To keep it off, yeah?
To keep it off, you have to maintain it. So if you're not maintaining it, it's not that it's food diet too, you know, don't want you gotta eat good.
Yeah.
So if you don't eat good and you don't maintain your exercise, you're just gonna put the weight back on. But the weight loss, it came off nice. I'm not struggling with the food loss and drained or nothing. I'm still sparring good. I'm getting quicker, getting faster, and that's why it is. I'm getting faster and quicker, and everyone knows for my last couple of fights the power was there. So I'm just gonna enjoy some speed bomb hands going.
So with the sparring, is that difficult because the opponent you're gonna be fighting is gonna be a completely different fighting style? Are you prepared for that?
I'm in sparring. It's like I'm always gonna, my trainer's always gonna have the best people there to spar me.
Yeah, big up fight.
And yeah, big up Fightden. He's just gonna have the best people there ready. I know that I feel the difference of the pace dropping down weight, but that's something what comes with it. It's my trainer's on point. He makes sure the right sparring partners are there. He's teaching me the right things and he's making me think more. You know, the ones like he's letting me show that at the same time you got power, you need some speed with it because speed beats power, but you got the power behind the speed. So that's just more devastating and more compact to the opponent. So yeah, a lot of things I learned in this training camp where I'm gonna pull off in the ring.
Is there any particular thing you've been working on, like jabs? Because I know the meaning of the jab, easier to fight, your hooks, check hooks. Is there anything you've worked on specifically?
And we worked a lot on the jab. Like, obviously, the jab is the setup one. The jab is where it all begins. But yeah, just we have been learning on some new things, some next combos and that what I'm looking to pull off in the ring. Just look out for a couple of left hooks. Obviously, you already know about the body shots. So the body shots are there. Just know that the left hook after the jab is dangerous and the strike right after that. You know, the things I don't want to give away too much because obviously I don't want to give all my cards out to my opponents, but just know at the same time, this what I'm saying, I don't want to put, even in Ring War 10, I don't want to be cocky, I want to come back strong. I'm in a good place, I want to get the W, dedicate it to my cousin, and I want to continue working what I'm working, but I got next things up my closet what I don't want to pull out just yet for my opponents because I know this is just to come back. I got ring rust, I just want to get it out of the way.
Is that something you're concerned about, ring rust?
Yeah, the anxieties though, like I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be in the ring and sparring and all that and fighting again, you know the ones.
Hi and welcome back to S.M.C Media TV, and I'm here. I'm joined by Richie Young, the WONDA Kid, straight out of Greens. And basically, what we're doing, we want to do a preview of obviously upcoming Ring Wars 10, where Richie will be fighting again. It's also a return fight, a return back to boxing. So basically, we just want to catch up and see what's going on with you and how you are, how's workout, how's, a lot of issues with missed fights with Ring Wars 8. We haven't really showcased anything since Ring Wars 7, so we're just eager to catch up on you. So, fill us in.
Hello everybody, my name is Richard Young, WONDA Kid. Welcome to S.M.C Media TV. I'm here to give you a catch up of what's happened and what's in store for me. So I want to take everyone back to Ring Wars 7. After Ring Wars 7 we had a lot of goals. We had a lot of goals to fight our next shows and goals to reach at the end of the year. I was supposed to fight on a Triple Cheese show 3 weeks after Ring War 7. Unfortunately, that I didn't make weight, and on the day that I was supposed to fight, that my sister got rushed into hospital for certain issues what we keep between family. So that got me ruled out of Triple Cheese show. And then we went to Ring War 8. I had personal issues leading up to Ring War 8, where it affected me in a way mentally that broke me down before the show.
So with that breakdown during that fight, and I wouldn't say people disappointed, because everyone was there to support you in the fight and so forth. But people could understand why. Because if you're not right, boxing is not a sport to play with. If you're not mentally ready, you can get hurt. So in that regard, it's nice to explain to the people why you haven't showcased any of your boxing since Ring War 7.
Yeah, it's not a thing you can play with your mental health when it comes to boxing. You gotta be 100% mentally there. You're never gonna be 100% physically there, because training camp and all the things building up to that fight is gonna tire you out. So you ain't gonna be 100%, but mentally you should be there so you can keep focus. I let it affect me in so many ways that let so many people down. And I only can thank them people for, after reaching out and showing the support and not kicking me while I was down. After the show, I didn't know how to deal with it. I just went in a dark place for a very, 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 very long time. I'm talking about 6 months, if I'm being honest with myself, 6 months. Where I didn't want to know nobody. I was in a dark place. I wasn't communicating with people around me. Boxing was way off my mind. I started drinking a lot, to a place that it took me to a place where I didn't even want to get out of bed in the morning. I didn't want to be me. It took me to a very dark place. And it just came a moment that I knew I needed help, where my drinking was getting out of control, where I'm waking up feeling little pains, feeling my health getting affected by it, to the point where I went to doctors, I got help, went counselling, got my health, got clean for 3 months, and then after my recovery, now I'm here, now I'm back.
So, would you say you're fully focused for Ring Wars 10?
100%, 100%, 100%.
Because it's difficult to go through a lot of personal issues, and people don't understand if a fighter's having personal issues before he has a fight, their performance is not going to be great, and they get criticised, and they're novice.
Yeah. One thing I know, like I know recovery, I'll never be 100% mentally strong how I used to be before the mental breakdown. I can say you're always going to be like 90%. You're always going to have that 10% of what it took from you when you have that mental breakdown. It takes it from you. Nobody can't say they've been from a mental breakdown and came back 100% their self. You don't. So to know that even though I'm saying I'm 100%, to me I'm 100%, but I'll never be that 100%, I'm 90%, so I'm more focused. And now I know that people gonna doubt me. I know they're gonna have their little things going around, little rumors. He's gonna do it. He's gonna have a mental breakdown. Is he in a good place? And for me, it was a thing that I wasn't watching what people were saying. I was more focused on my health and what I'm happy with in myself. So even there've been times in this training camp that I trained alone to a point where I didn't want to train with people around me, that I was more happy at training alone than associate with people, because people was questioning was I in a good place or not. And that was starting to get on my nerves. It wasn't being rude to them or nothing. I'd rather just train alone. And when I'm in that mood where people start asking me them questions, because it's still early days, I'm recovering, I return back to the ring, and it's understandable people's going to question it, and it's not a lot of people doing it out of spite. A lot of people's doing it out of love and support and caring for me. But yeah.
Also, to add on to the mental illness, you and the addiction, why he wasn't fighting in between the times you fought at Ring War 7 till now. You also suffer a family bereavement, and I know reason why I say this, because I know you're itching to dedicate a win. Can you fill us in a little bit on that for me?
Yeah. So late last year, at the end of last year, I lost my cousin Liam Young. Obviously, it weren't a good thing in older ones. Is he had mental problems, and that's it. It's just something that I think that we need to spread awareness of, that people need to understand that it does affect most men. And we got too much man pride. I never thought it happened to me. I never thought of my cousin having it in older ones. So it's more spreading awareness of it to tell people, if you got it, don't deal with it alone, don't deal with it quiet, don't deal with it in the dark and silence. There are people around that can help you, open up, talk to them, because the more you keep it to yourself, the more you can kill it. And the one thing I learned, yeah, what people seen at Ring War 7, and these are people who spoke to me, reached out personally to me and said, yeah, acted like you was alright on that night when you first landed. But somebody said you were smiling, but I could see deep in your eyes you weren't there. And he told me that 2 weeks out, after I reached out to people and spoke for the first time, or when I walked out and talked about the mental breakdown, and he could see before. And that's what I noticed with a lot of people dealing with mental awareness. They can put a smile on, but that, what they say, but that smile on for everyone to be seen that they're happy. Deep down they got issues where they're scared to open up. You know the ones. Like when we go around our friends, we have to realize that as we get older, we're gonna have issues, we're gonna have bad days, we're gonna have days where we don't want to speak to man really. You know the ones. You have to have real friends around you to realize, yo, you can't be smiling all the time. There's nothing in this world where you're smiling and happy all the time. There are times where you're down, but some people, because they got that man pride, they act like, yo, life is good, what you talking about, rare. You know, them ones. When I was in a dark place, there was days where I did cry. I never thought I'd get back to where I am now, and this way I'm so hungry and that. And obviously you spoke about my cousin, and it was one of them things that I did wanted to get back in the ring to dedicate a fight to him.
So